this module, you will learn about ways to generate ideas, importance of evaluating ideas. Introduction. Idea generation is an innovative and creative process. Initially, it becomes difficult to think of many ideas, and it generally needs some time. It is not necessary that this problem is being faced in the beginning stage of the business, but it also happens throughout the life of the business. The process of generating ideas mainly involves where ideas come from, ways to generate ideas, and the role of structured approach, analysis, and intuition. Ways to generate business ideas. There are different structured approaches that might be adopted to generate ideas. They are environment scanning, creativity and creative problem solving, brainstorming, focus groups, market research. Environment scanning. Environment scanning is one of the important techniques of generating business ideas. It involves detection of emerging trends by scanning huge amount of relevant information. Information can be obtained from various sources such as news magazines, reviews, government and consumer publications, trade publications, and commercials. This information has to be scanned carefully. One of the major challenges of using this method is that large amount of information has to be scanned, because of which entrepreneurs have to invest a huge amount of time and effort. Creativity and creative problem solving. Creativity refers to the ability to combine ideas in a unique way. In other words, creativity is an act of making unusual associations between the ideas. It refers to cross-thinking by seeing new angles, connections, and approaches. Creativity and creative problem-solving techniques play a major role in generating good business ideas. A number of creative approaches can be used to generate new business ideas. Here are few instances. Attribute listing. It is a creative technique in which an entrepreneur generates a new idea through analyzing the positive or negative attributes of a product or a service. Free association. It is a creative approach where an entrepreneur generates a new idea through a chain of word associations. Brainstorming. Brainstorming is a process in which people gather as a group to discuss and generate a number of business ideas. It involves generation of an innovative and alternative method of meeting the needs and solving problems. Brainstorming is an unstructured discussion where one idea serves as a source to generate another idea. It is considered as the most productive method for generating business ideas. Focus groups. A focus group refers to a structured group of individuals formed for providing information regarding certain proposed products or services. Here, the moderator acts as a facilitator for group discussion or whatever issues are being examined. For example, a focus group might evaluate a particular product and answer few specific questions asked by the moderators. Thus, focus groups serve as one of the best ways to generate and screen new ideas. Market research. Market research refers to the process of gathering relevant information about products or services existing in the market. It is a systematic way of conducting an in-depth research on demand and supply trends of products and services available in the market by obtaining relevant data. These research studies help the entrepreneurs to generate new ideas for products and services. Importance of evaluating ideas. The business environment is subject to rapid changes. Because of this, It seems that evaluating ideas are a waste of time. One may think that he or she may miss the opportunities if he or she spends time to evaluate his or her entrepreneurial ideas. But there are few reasons which can make feel why idea evaluation is an essential process in researching the venture's feasibility. To decide what is important, idea evaluation helps an entrepreneur to identify and decide what is important to the entrepreneurial venture. Ideas need to be evaluated based on what is important to him or her. To identify strengths and weaknesses of the idea. Not all ideas are paid equal importance. In some ideas that an entrepreneur discovers will have better success rate when compared with others. This is another reason which states the importance of idea evaluation. Entrepreneurs can identify and assess the strong and weak points of each business ideas by carefully evaluating their strengths and weaknesses. This enables them to compare each alternative against each other and make a better decision. To make the best use of limited resources, we often experience that in reality, the resources are limited at disposal. This is yet another reason why idea evaluation is important. Most of the entrepreneurs may have to implement their ideas with a limited amount of money, time, people, or other resources. In this case, they must ensure that their choices make the best use of those limited resources. To minimize risks while maximizing return. It is said that every entrepreneur should maximize their returns and minimize their risks. This is one of the reasons why idea evaluation is important. It is obvious that entrepreneurs would like to have a lesser rate of uncertainty, risk, while getting the maximum payback, return, from their entrepreneurial decisions. Thus, an entrepreneur has to contribute some time to evaluate potential business ideas so as to minimize the risk exposure and thereby target to achieve maximum returns. In this module, you have learned idea generation is an innovative and creative process. Initially, it becomes difficult to think of many ideas and it generally needs some time. It is not necessary that this problem is being faced in the beginning stage of the business, but it also happens throughout the life of the business. The process of generating ideas mainly involves where ideas come from, ways to generate ideas, and the role of structured approach, analysis, and intuition. There are different structured approaches that might be adopted to generate ideas. They are environment scanning, creativity and creative problem solving, brainstorming, focus groups, market research. Reasons which tells why idea evaluation is an essential process in researching the venture's feasibility are to decide what is important, to identify strengths and weaknesses of the idea, to make the best use of limited resources, to minimize risks while maximizing return.